Hello Cancer, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do your reading today for August the 2nd through the 8th. I pulled an oracle and I've got your cards laid out and I've studied them and I kind of got a feel for what this is about. But let's start out with the friendship card, and I like it because it kind of blends in with this too. And it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. There's somebody that's special as a friend that if you can't trust anybody else, this person you can trust. And it can be male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just somebody that you can connect with and speak your truth and they won't degrade you, you know. It's kind of like, it's almost like having your best friend at your side. But now my question to you is going to be, after I read this, is this going to be somebody from work, or is this something personal, or whatever? You got the Strength card, the Fool in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. You got the World card in reverse, and you got the Emperor in reverse, and then you got the Six of Wands. Now, after I put it all together, to me, I can summarize it real quick. It's like you need the strength and the endurance and patience, because you feel like you're ready to just walk off and leave something behind without a plan or nothing. I mean, it's just, this card indicates to me pure frustration because you're not getting recognized for whatever it is that you're doing. If it's work, it's like people are not, they're not listening to you. They don't, you know, you have good ideas and you have good background, but they're not listening to you. It's like they're ignoring you. And that causes a lot of frustration, which is why you need the strength here to keep going. Because you'll see in a minute why I say don't just jump off that cliff. Just listen for a minute. The World in reverse is also talking about there's some kind of blockage here that's keeping this from happening. And once the World turns in the upright, that will, oh my gosh, every aspect of your life, from a relationship to work, it could be anything. All of that in your life will turn around and everything will be so much more smoother. You'll see a difference once this card turns for you. But with the Emperor in reverse, this tells me there's probably more than one person here that's got an ego. It could very well be you and whoever you're working for, or whatever that situation is, and you guys are butting heads. And with this card here, see that bridge? The two of you need to bridge your differences and meet in the middle, because it's causing you complete misery here. But at the end of it all, you do get the Six of Wands, which tells me you do succeed. You get a victory and recognition. And then the oddball out is the Six of Cups in reverse. Now this talks about looking at something from your past through rose-colored glasses. Meaning you're looking at something from the past that you're looking at it like it's better than what it really was. You know, it's kind of like, it's almost like a crutch. It's like it helps you stay propped up. But it could be a friend, and maybe you're thinking about, you know, a past time when your work wasn't this crazy. It was all smooth and fun and you know, growing all the time. We'll see. So let's go ahead and start clarifying it. Because for me right now, it just feels like there's something to do with work. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Strength card. Yeah, so you see it as a battle. Whatever you're going through, it's a battle. And you're tired of those. You can do it because you got the strength. But why would you have to keep fighting all the time? You know, why can't there be some... And you've already made a decision on what you're going to do. And I hope it's, I bet it's to be a fool. And we'll just keep going and see what we get. But you've already made a decision about whatever this battling all the time. You're tired of it. You don't feel like you want to do it anymore. And it's very frustrating for you. And it makes, this is the frustration coming out. It's like you're ready to just go now. Just take one thing and walk out the door and you're done. You know, or walk off the job site and you're done. Whatever this ends up being. You are trying to manifest something, which is good. You're trying to justify walking off the job because you deserve that. You feel like it's fair for you just to walk away because you've already put up with so much in the past, that you can't take it anymore. This could end up being a relationship, but let's keep going. The Two of Wands in reverse talks about somebody's not recognizing your talents. They're not appreciating you for what you do. And you feel like, why am I here? Yeah, there's a missed opportunity here too. Well, it doesn't mean it's definitely a missed opportunity. It's just that there's going to be a delay with this as well. Because because the Two of Wands talks about two paths. And until you make the choice, whichever choice you make to stay or to go, if it's from a job or a relationship, this will turn when you make the right decision. And only you know what the right decision is. Because the divine is here. He's telling you right now, here's a reward for making that decision. We know it was tough and you did it. Congratulations, or something like that. I don't want to make it sound like it's that easy, but it is in a sense. Yeah. So you went from the Nine of Wands now to the Ten of Wands. It's like it's snowballing. It's getting out of control. And it's, I can just feel the energy. It's like frustration. Oh, you just want to walk away from it all and just say adios and, okay. Tell us about the World in reverse. Oh, they're telling you now's the time. If you're going to change something in your life, no matter what it is, now is the time to do it. In this sense, it talks about money, perhaps money you have in a savings or something that's, an investment. Now's the time to take that out because it's starting to lose money. The seeds are starting to fall off of it, or the fruit is starting to fall off this vine. And pretty soon it's going to all be rotten. It's going to all be gone. So be careful about if it's money, especially with nowadays. Yeah, you're ready to start your own entrepreneur work. I know that the Two of Wands talks about that too, but I also consider this one as well because we already know that this guy's already started his business. And he's waiting for the profits to start coming in. And this is kind of like what you're doing. You're watching your money and you're waiting for your money to come in. If you have started your own business, an entrepreneur, a startup business. Or maybe it's just wherever you're working, they're not giving you your worth. If they don't see your worth down here, the talents that you have, and they keep ignoring them, they're not listening to you. Maybe they're not giving you enough money for the work that you do. Maybe that's how you feel here too. Because the Wands are all about work. Let's clarify the Emperor. There is money coming in. Now it's going to be very slow, but it is going to be successful. It will get to you. But now remember, it seems here that you're working against two people that both have egos, you and whoever that other person is. And this is headed someplace with a plan. It looks like you're taking your money and you're going. You're leaving this whole situation. You're headed out. Yes, oh my gosh, you are headed out. You've already made that decision. You're bound and determined. Now, the Nine of Wands talks about perseverance. You're going to keep going with your plan. And by golly, it looks like that's what you're doing. Now, does this mean that you're leaving this job, or does it mean you're leaving a situation? That's going to be up to you to decide, because right now it looks like work to me, but it could be both. So yeah, you have decided that, this bickering back and forth and not being able to get your point across, and you're tired of that. It's like you guys can't come together and make an agreement. So you're headed out. You are definitely headed out. You want to go someplace where there's more prosperity, more calmness. And you're bringing your money with you. You are going to do that. Pick your fruits now. Pick your money out. Close that checking account or savings account. Bring all that with you. Wow. Now it does say that with the Seven of Wands. Now remember, this is a victory card. This tells me you've accomplished what you set out to do. And it shows also that you get recognition for what you've done. And it also can mean that there's an internal victory within you, where it just feels like you're just glowing inside. You said, finally, finally, I've gotten where I need to be. You're not working with somebody though. The Three of Pentacles in reverse talks about you. Here's what it is. You have not been able to work with somebody, which has caused you to make all of these changes, which has given you victory. So let's get the next card. Yeah. Oh God, this talks about fake love. Little tokens of love here and there. This is not what you wanted. This is probably part of the reason right here. It could be a relationship. Could be. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that just tells me there's two people here or more that are not seeing eye to eye. They're not meeting in the middle of the bridge, making a compromise, both of you. It's not happening. And there's no love. And this news that's coming is bad news. It's emotional. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Cups over here. The nostalgia, thinking about the past. Overthinking it, making it seem better than what it was. And it's probably, sometimes our minds do that when we've got a situation at hand that just every day it's the same old grind. Every day. We, in our minds, want to take a little mini vacation and say, oh, back in the day, oh, things were so much nicer. And they were, especially our childhood. For a lot of us, some of us. Anyway, whatever this is, let's see if we can get that figured out. There's the World card in reverse. This is a sign from the divine that you definitely need to do something here. And it's got something to do with the divine. I almost want to say that this is almost like a destined situation. Destiny is set in the stars. It was planned before you were born. And now, at this point, you're just hanging around. You don't really know what to do. It's kind of like whatever this situation is that you're in, it's almost like it's holding you back, because there's something about just taking your time. You've already been enlightened. You feel like you know what you need to do. But it's like you're just hanging there. Because you've already looked at everything in a different perspective. You've looked at it this way, you've looked at it that way, and you've been enlightened, but now you're just kind of like, what do I need to do? What am I going to do? But if this is and by the way, the World cards, you've got two of them in reverse. The World cards are definitely a life-changing event. It's not a minor little, here's a little money for you to have, and here's a little cup of love you can have. No. the World Cup or the World cards always talk about a major life change, and it's all for the good. Once the right actions are taken and the right time is taken, everything will be in your favor. Wow. Okay, let's clarify, or not clarify, but let's show the potential outcome for each of these lines. Something about a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if this is a relationship of some sort, partnership, romance, business, whatever it is, this person is not happy. They're not happy. They feel like they're losing money if you make a different decision than what they've decided. Again, there's that bullheadedness between two people that want to control. There's your victory again. So you, excuse me, you got the Six of Wands here, and now you have it here. So that's just double the victory that you're going to have. This is like a sign from the divine saying, you are going to have victory. You are absolutely going to have victory. But you and only you know what that decision is that you have to make in order for this to happen. Only you know what that is. And apparently, now this card lines up with this. And remember, this is the Two of Wands, where people are just not recognizing your abilities. It's like you don't get any feedback. You don't know if you're doing good or bad, or they just don't care. It's like, maybe as long as you bring in the money, that's all they care about. Oh, that's sad. But anyway, if it's a relationship, this shows unbalance. There's no reciprocity between two people that live together, or if it's a job, two people that that you work with, you're not getting your fair share. And then the last card for the reading, there's been some kind of theft, and I feel like it's got something to do with money, with it being, it's like this person took money and they're leaving. Be careful with that. And then on the bottom of the deck, you get the Knight of Wands. This is fast action, it's fast news, and it's good news, and it's headed out. It's headed this way. Don't forget you have a friend. Somebody, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Don't forget whoever that is, you know. We can't sit here and guess for you. Ooh, Cancer. You got a lot working for you, but it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Until I see you next time, namaste.